dance music a lot. Because the louder it is, the less I hear the assholes sitting around me. Anyway, so as you can imagine, working in the financial industry with your ex-boyfriend is not really fun. So I thought I'd throw myself out there into the internet in hopes of finding a fellow gentleman who also likes to bowl and perhaps would take me on a hot date doing some putt-putt, because I love me those little windmills and the clown mounts. I mean, I suck at mini golf, don't get me wrong, but I sure like going, but not real golf. Real golf is boring, and my father used to watch it on television, and I swear to God, that's what got me drinking. But I'm not sober, but I'm not. I would say between sober and alcoholic, I fall on this side of the line, but I'm not all the way down. I mean, if we were to draw a diagram, I'll be tilted to the right, but this side of the fun kind of tilted, not like the falling over kind of. I also really enjoy making references to 80s sitcoms, and so if I happen to do that or reference the Muppets, perhaps, you better know what the hell I'm talking about. I like smart men, and that's just important to me, and I'm looking for something that will take me on to forever and ever.
I'm from California, and in California, we don't flush. There's there's not a lot of water, which is super confusing because it's totally right next to this giant lake, really huge lake. And anyway, so I learned this little ditty to help me with my flushing. There's certain times when you can and certain times when you can't. Because it's when it's yellow, you totally let it mellow. And then when it's brown, then you flush it. So anyway, there's other things, a lot of people in California, you may not know, they do not use the tissues. And so if you're just gonna get the residue out of your nostrils, you just gotta blow that out. You just blow it out and then you wash it off, which is weird because you're gonna have to use water. So I don't know. Anyway, so I really want someone who also works in produce. Then it's so much easier. We can have a break together, and we have a picnic table, and all the couples that are dating at Kroger, they're they hang out at the picnic table, so you always know who's taken. Jeez, I wish.
So last time Fluffy and I were set up, Fluffy came with me, of course. And the guy was kind of nice about it until he got up to go to the men's room and left me with the bill. But that's okay. He just wasn't for me. That happens. Birds of a feather, or whatever animal you're into. So I went online and I thought, why not? Everybody goes online, right? I'll leave Fluffy at home.
Is there any cake over there?
This guy didn't even like me talking about Fluffy. It was bad. He didn't even make it to dessert. And I want to be honest. This has pretty much happened to me no matter where I've met my men. Even those Craigslist guys. Spent the entire evening with me. I think it's just Americans. I went to Japan, because they've got those cat cafes. Oh my God, the men there are really nice. I bought them lots of bottles of champagne, in fact. I ran out of money and tried to climb out the ladies' room window. they serve good food there. But I'm back. I'm ready to try it all over again. So, as long as he loves cats and stays to pay the bill, it'll be great.
Must know that delicate balance between cereal that is not yet soaked up enough milk and cereal that has gotten way too freaking soft.
Jello is not a fruit.
Must love clumping cat litter.
Must be able to remove a bra one-handed.
Knows how to romance in 15 minutes or less.
Must love knitting with cat hair.
Must despise Yanni with a fiery passion.
Jello is also not a vegetable.
Must always carry bail money, just in case.
All right, ladies, have a seat. It's time for some speed dating. Woo! Gentlemen, take a seat. Audience, pay attention. Your job is to pick who goes out with who after the speed dating round.
So I said, the most important part of the checking account is the money.
Dude, it's totally about the money, man.
I would presume that you have, plans for later.
Dude, I totally have plans for later, you know what I mean?
Well, no, I mean not like later here. I mean like later, because I'm looking for a man with a plan. And
That's like really far. I mean, you sound like so organized and like almost like oppressive.
I don't even look at you when you're speaking. That's weird.
I'm just like taking it in, like this hears you well. Like this one's good, but like, you're strong.
It would help if you looked at me when you were speaking so that I could appreciate your face.
You kind of scare me a little bit.
That's crazy. I'm from Barstow. What part are you from?
I'm from the other side, East Barstow.
It's almost like we're a match or something.
Yeah, well, did you see that rainbow the other day?
It was beautiful. We never get them.
I know, and I couldn't catch it. I totally went over there. It was totally in West Barstow, and I went over there. And
I
it
love
was
West Barstow,
gone.
by the way.
Well, it's really special because there's only one Kroger.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
It's weird because usually they call it Ralph's, but yeah, they just went ahead and called it Kroger.
They did because it's, they found that the people there needed some more,
Some more Krogerness.
yeah.
I love the Kroger. Don't get me started on it.
I am so lucky to be there. You are the most knowledgeable person I've met in a long time.
Thank you. I never get that compliment.
So that's why I always carry a crisp $100 bill in my bra. Just for those moments, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I hear you. Always be prepared. Be prepared for anything. I never know who's going to be looking at me. You recognize me, don't you? Cliff Clatterson, Weather on the 8, Channel 8. That's your name? Oh, yes. I've had a high-pressure lonely system developing right now. I'm hoping to find my special force moving into my life.
That's so fucking weather.
Yeah, well, it's what I do. It's all about the weather.
You must get lots of ladies. Hot ones get it.
Yeah, I get it. Actually, it's been kind of a cold front.
All right, everybody, switch.
Cumulonimbus! It's Cliff Clatterson! Oh my
I know. I never know who's going to have like a camera phone around here. say it's got a lot of fruity colors in it. That's
So,
for sure.
tell me about the weather.
Well, it's been very, very dry and with very strong gale front winds moving through, and
You have nice lips.
the weather's been very lonely
The weather usually is.
Seriously, I've been going to Burning Man so long, it wasn't even there when I was going. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like an empty expanse.
Oh my god, it sounds so like dry, you
It
know?
was like seriously dry. You know what I mean? But it was like kind of moist.
I know, that's what I feel sometimes coming from my tongue, like
Totally like that.
yeah, it's like always that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then I looked at my Barbies, and it's like, I don't even find their tongues.
Touching my heart with all those rescue dog stories.
Oh, well, I just like to do it. They don't have a home, so I like to bring the home to them.
And you love them all. Where do you sleep?
I like to set up a sleeping bag outside underneath the stars. It's great. And I get all those income benefits from welfare for having all the dogs in my room.
So romantic.
Yes!
I mean, that's nice.
Yes! So I'm marveling at how much stuff you keep in your bosom.
I didn't know what happened, so I took more than my usual 100. I
Yes.
took the ones in there too.
Yeah! That's great! I just like to keep my money in my pants, but you're doing something that's just terrific.
All right, last chance for romance. Rotate. Hike up those skirts and lower your standards.
Excuse me, barkeep, can I have another vodka cranberry? Hold the vodka!
You just sound like Rocky Bartakamos.
Yeah! I'm familiar with all of his works. My favorite album of his is that one where he's posing with the cactus. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to act knowledgeable, thank you, just to impress you.
Well, I certainly appreciate the effort. No, I take it you're sober?
Yes, just going on 5 years now.
That's real great.
Oh, I love it. Being sober is great.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Good.
Yeah.
I think that it's fair for me to tell you right now
Yeah?
that I find Mitt Romney extremely attractive.
I saw this Netflix documentary. I did, Mitt.
Oh, yep, I watched that one too. His sons are very handsome as well.
Yes, they all look alike. It's great.
They're really most of the time, though, when I'm watching documentaries, I like
Yeah.
to watch the ones about meth and the Amish.
So that's why it's important to keep a jug of water in the fridge at all times.
It's just like, that's like, it's like taking it from other people. I mean, if you're just gonna hold it in there, don't you think that somebody's looking for it?
Yes.
I mean, I kind of understand. Like, I was thinking around, like, if you're doing, like, weather stuff, you could potentially, you might want to have some water to, like, just show that it's raining, because you could be like, look, it rained. I have proof,
That is a
I
good
know,
idea.
I know.
Prompt weather.
Yeah.
Wow, I really like the way you think.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it's just coming to me. I'm like, you could totally get a hair dryer, and you could hold it up to your face until it hurts, and I bet it would look like sunburn.
I hope you don't mind, being enclosed indoors too much, because sometimes the public life gets to be so crazy.
No, I'm so comfortable indoors. Like I really like. I have a lot of fun with boxes.
Oh my God, I love to travel too. Last summer, I went to the Cat Video Festival in Minnesota.
That's pretty. You get like you're like high and everything, and like.
No, we
Right?
watched grumpy cat videos.
But like you're totally like high, right?
I own catnip.
Whoa, that's pretty wild. I could put that, like smoke it or like make it edible. I love the free snacks here, man. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice here.
Yeah, you
Nice.
yeah, you're cool. So like, you know, I mean, you like have money like in places, like weird places. That's cool.
It's just my bra. Where else are you supposed to keep money?
yeah. So anyway,
You keep money in your underpants?
dude, I keep it wherever I can. It like just kind of flies away. Like I let it go, man. Because like, I just want it to be free. You know, I like to hold on to it.
Oh, you don't wear underpants. Who should I go out with? 1, 2, or 3?
Oh my God, who should I go out with?
Three.
All right, y'all. It was just one date.
So glad you decided to meet me here in my home. Here is a tapestry I got from Malaysia.
Wow.
Yeah, and as you notice, this is the fine weaving of the natives here. Over here is my fridge and kitchenette set.
That's a fancy
Yeah.
fridge clip.
Yeah.
We see that his dining room table is made out of big tiger underneath, which is glass on top.
And he's wearing like a Japanese silk robe with nothing on underneath.
There is a painting of himself as a minotaur.
You know, I don't know. Wow. I don't know if anybody else gets the impression that I get from you when you are on my television, but I sense a very strong sexual aura about you. Do you mind if I sit on this thing that has like tiny hooves on it?
Well, no, yes, not no problem. It's actually made out of pure dictic. It's the smallest of all.
Oh, I know.
You know what it is?
I know. I have a Zoo membership. Yes. It's like that.
It took literally 18 dictics.
I like this club. I just don't want to drink anything.
It's okay. I mean, you can just get like some ice.
I know. I'm enjoying the ambience, though.
They just give it to you for free.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Here's your ice.
Oh, thank you.
Cheapskate.
I like to slurp.
Yes, I can tell.
I know.
Oh.
Did you know that water is super rare in our state?
Oh my God, it is. You know, we have to conserve so much water everywhere. I just have all my rescue dogs lick me every morning.
That's such a good idea.
Yes.
I never even thought about getting a dog for that reason.
And it's relaxing and they enjoy the sweat.
Oh my God. You sweat?
Well, I do, just a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I don't.
I've always wanted to meet a woman who doesn't perspire.
I really don't, because I found that if you use a spray antiperspirant, I did this at break once, and you just put it all over. Not a single bead of any sort of moisture comes out. Of course, it's still.
Sorry, I just got out of the shower.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh, they're so friendly. Is that a lab?
Yes! I actually think it's a furry. It was a guy dressed up.
Oh my God, Mark, I usually don't go underpants shopping on first dates, but you're just making me very nervous because I know, like, there's not much between kids.
Jennifer, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Jennifer?
This is how we come into the world. This is how we leave.
Turn around. Alright, so my name is Angela, and I'm a certified measurer here at
You're gonna be
Okay,
next.
that's a 34.
All I see is
And
women
then
here.
you're
I
gonna
don't
go ahead and
know.
just put it around the largest part of your bust. Oh. Okay.
Oh wait, let me take out my money.
I love this part.
Alright, so that's like a good C. Alright, so you're I don't know if you noticed, but today we have real people models in our.
Maybe we should get you some underpants like this.
This pair of underpants has a built-in fanny pack.
I could put my money in your fanny pack.
The only way I'm wearing that is if it's pure hemp.
Excuse me, guys.
She just sprayed Dracar. I hate that.
Sorry, maybe we should have just gone out to dinner.
Yeah, you said you were going to buy me dinner. What's up with that?
And then I finished my meteorology degree at the University of North Dakota.
That is fascinating. I've never been to North Dakota.
Well,
I grew up in Ohio, which, northern Ohio.
fascinating dichotomy of weather in northern Ohio. It's got the humidity because of the
Right.
lake system there.
I'm a little humid right now.
Oh, yeah.
They're at a Denny's.
Of course, old lady.
Hey, what are you doing over here? Come back to the table.
It's click a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity!
Hey, you say that again. You touch my
Not an idiot. He's older with those.
Old family. This is not the first family I've told
Stop tearing your family apart. We're on a goddamn date.
He looks like a revenue.
I don't even know.
You look like you're attracted to me.
Well, I'm
He is not attracted to you, ma'am.
Here is your lumberjack slam Adam.
Thank you. I need some more orange juice, please.
oh boy.
This is a hoppin' Denny's.
I know you drank a lot.
They're at a Denny's.
Okay, be cool. But I think that's that Cliff guy.
Right.
track. And I feel it.
Baby, I just want you to have a clean lifestyle. You know?
I just don't feel the same, and I don't know what you're trying to slip over me.
Look, we can go back to my place.
Okay?
Enjoy a nice bath from my several 20 dogs.
Okay?
And then we can just watch us a nice movie.
Okay.
What do you want to watch? I have 3 DVDs.
You have DVDs and not VHS.
No! It's 2014.
Wow, I love your place. It's got like stuff in it.
Got a pink chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
I hope you don't mind. I didn't have time to cook, so I just ordered out from Denny's.
There's a replica of the Last Supper, but all with cats.
And that one's Judas.
Nobody ever gets that.
I don't understand, man. I mean, what's wrong? Siamese, they're trying to say, you know? I mean, what's wrong with it? You know? I don't.
The windowsills are adorned with catnip on the sides. I heard it's a sunny day.
I feel kind of stoned.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Instead of oregano, I just add a little catnip.
Wow, man. Wow, like, you almost like seem like a cat. You kind of have like this like cat like.
Nobody's ever said anything to me that
See,
romantic.
ears pop up. And whiskers grow out.
Wow.
And dander.
Well, when you shake your head, a bunch of stuff just flew off.
There's a bunch of crazy psychedelic colors behind her as well.
And there's psychedelic colors in the shape of a man.
Well, man, are you doing good right now?
Dude, so good.
Cool, man.
Dude, this is
Just
so
be calm.
cool.
Be calm.
Dude, I don't know how to handle it, man. I don't know how to handle it. She's like
Yeah,
so
man.
intense.
It's cool.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeez, oh my God. Oh
Yeah.
my God, man. She's like interacting with you in this like crazy, like.
It's just like we're all connected or some shit, man.
I can't go back out there. I'm just it's too much pressure. I just need to be a homebody this time. The last woman I went out with, she would not stop going out. She just craved the attention. You'd be so surprised at the people that flock towards Weatherman.
No, I think I'm getting a pretty good idea. But, you know, hiding here in the stall isn't really hygienic.
I can't go back out there. I know it smells like a massive amount of urine in here, but it's just,
Wait,
no
what?
one has flushed a toilet. No one has flushed a toilet in at least 3 or 4 days.
They're in a bathroom in a King Supers.
I can take care of you. I'm a strong woman.
I'm just afraid to go back out there. God.
God, are you famous?
Oh my God! See how they're bothering me. Get away from me. Oh my God.
I recognize you.
No, I'm nobody. I'm just a regular person that doesn't know anything about what the next 7-day forecast is.
Oh my God! men's clothes don't ever do that.
They are in her apartment, and there are giant couch tents all over the place with a couple collapsed boxes, and it smells overwhelmingly like cinnamon pie Yankee candles.
Oh!
Yeah.
I brought some of my dogs over.
I know.
Hi!
I can. So do you think we're ready for like that?
Yes, we are!
Together?
Yes! I've been wanting this the whole time ever since I saw your face at that singles outlet.
Oh my god. Yeah, because and to be honest, I just have to tell you this because I really think it's important to be honest. I have never, ever, ever had a lick bath with more than 4 dogs in one guy. And there's probably 2 cats, but like we don't need.
Baby, this is gonna be a whole great night of new experiences.
Do you think that, one day maybe we would be on the other side of town together?
East Barstow?
Yeah.
Baby, we need to save up if we're gonna make that pipe dream.
I wasn't gonna do this yet because I know it's gonna put you under a lot of pressure.
I'm totally ready for you now.
Thanks, Squeaky.
Whoa.
Okay, just say hi, get to know each other. She's a lot like me. You can
I wear underwear.
You're like super cool, man. You're like, wow, she's like this crazy, like, being from another world, man.
I'll go to Burning Man.
Isn't she awesome?
I can roll a baton.
Wow. This is like, I can't even tell you, I've never ever been on a date like this before. And I'm like, I want to marry her, like, I want to join with both of you in a union.
Oh my God, she needs a father.
Like, bind like our souls.
He's mine.
You're gonna get a daddy.
I've never been a father. And you'll be my earth mother. And this will be our earth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Peace and love, man. Peace and love.
You know, Mommy's spade. There'll never be another
Here,
one.
wait. Put your mouth on that. Right? Breathe in hard.
Love
Yeah.
triangle with a psychedelic cat and stoner.
I enjoyed my time spent with Cliff, and I found him so sexy. But the problem was, so did everybody else. And he just couldn't give me the attention that I needed. And he liked Yanni.
Well, that nice lady, she really completed my wedding forecast. I just gotta take a break. I attract too much attention. I don't know if it's the high pressure pheromones that I emit or the fact that I know what's gonna happen in the next 7 days. Or the fact that I'm available every single 8 minutes. After 8 o'clock on channel 8. I'm taking a break.
It's not going to happen. I need more pain than this.
Alfred and I
to her like a can of peanut butter. It's gonna be a magical rest of my life.
And one day, I'm gonna have him come and meet me at break, and we're gonna have a special lunch at the picnic table.
Oh my God, I didn't think it was possible to meet my cat man, stay out of jail, and still have money left in my bra. I'm so excited to celebrate. I got us all matching cat print underpants.
So wild. I woke up and like, it was like, I don't even know. It's pretty badass.
I think we might get a kitten together.
Whoa.